I don't really know what our goal is at this moment. I think I had a really big swamp. That was it. Really big swamp. We had the Hilder over there. And we had a lot of building plans. That was it. Because we needed some things. It seems I just returned from a trip to the swamp. Let's see how that is going. Okay, yeah, we've got a lot of iron to smelt. So I think we're going to take that time to do some builds, probably. Improve some things. Place stacks. I need to reacquaint myself a little bit with this world. It seems we may have started to build something over here. Started. Seems finished, honestly. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Just familiarizing myself a little bit with all of this. Just gonna pop the stone cutter outside just so it's out of the way. It seems we're going to be needing a lot of charcoal and thus a lot of wood. And I'm just going to carry some things over. To put into the smelters on the other side. Because this is our little smithy that we started out with. Turned out to be a little bit too small. So I'm just going to bring that cart, if I can turn it around, over there. And we'll start doing a little bit of smelting. Now we got to put the iron ore, of course, into the smelters. Now, of course, I'm not going to let you just sit there and watch me smelt for the entire... Get the fuck out of here, Poker Milk. We don't want scammers in this chat. Or any chat. We don't want scammers. Period. Yeah, I'm not going to bore you by just constantly being... going back and forth between smelting. We will, of course, be doing a lot of that. But we'll also do a little bit of building. We're going to need to chop a lot of trees anyway. So let's start by doing that. And there we go. Because we have a lot of crypts open still in the swamp that we can raid. But I don't think we'll need to in a little bit, since we've got a lot of it back. Because the swamp was huge. And we got a lot of iron out of it. Can you stop drowning? I need to get to shore. I thought I'd quickly push it up on the shoreline and chop it up. But it was being difficult. Right, we got an abyssal razor, our upgrade to our knife, which is pretty cool. There we go. Put some wood into there. We're gonna need to start everything up a little bit before we really focus on building. But I think one of the things that I was missing is like a portal room that I want to start building. So we're gonna focus on that as the first build. go. But yeah, today's just going to be sort of a chill background stream. I don't have any very wild plans for Valheim. Oh, I do remember something I did last time. I'll take you there in a little bit. I remembered that we made a list of things to build, just so I wouldn't forget. And since it's been a while since we logged into this server, I think it might be good to take a look at that. And we'll focus on all of that. Right. First, let's get some more things smelted. I don't have any room in my inventory. That's fine. Don't have any coal. That does mean that I have room to put in some more iron into the smelters. Fill up this smelter here, and since the night has fallen, I'm gonna go to bed just to skip ahead a little bit, and that means that I can show you my board of things to build, because I think we built that here. Yes, we did. Let me put some resin in there so we can read it. Build list: treasury, portal hub, storage, boar pen, upgrade the farm, apiary, harbor, smithy, mess hall, mead hall. The messy hall was on accident that I wrote it that way. But yes, those are the things that we want to build. So let me turn on a fire so we can go to bed. Now we have completed a smithy. So that is one task checked off the list. And we can start building a boar pen next. Put some coal into these smelters, get them going again. We've got so much iron now, so we can do some fun stuff with cosmetic build pieces as well. There we go. Stack it all. Alright, now the wood grind continues. Are we getting smoke clogs? It stopped smelting for a little bit and I was like, do we really not have enough room for smoke to escape? Apparently not really. Alright, our inventory is empty enough. There we go. Nice domino over there. Boom. There's a little boar over there that we could adopt as our first boar, but we'll need to build the boar pen first, of course. Let me clear out a little bit of space. We don't need too big of a boar pen, but I do want it to have a roof as well as a double barrier, because on the one hand you have shamans from the side trying to kill your boars, and on the other side you have once we go into the mountains, we might get wyvern attacks. And they attack from the top. And it's devastating when they kill out, when they straight up murder your entire boar pen. So those are the two prerequisites that I am imposing on my boar pen. Double layered and a roof. Alright. Okay, so we made a little bit of free space here. Let me flatten the land out. There we go. Okay, we should be able to make a pretty nice looking ball pen. Did not mean to cut into that land as much as I did there. But it's nice that it's close to the farmland, even though we're going to be upgrading that slightly. I can actually raise, quote unquote, the land to sit at this level. Just so I can get it fully flat instead of having like an outcropping that is slightly higher than the rest. Or we're just going to have to work with some staircases or something. Now that's probably ample flat. I'll do a little bit of a pie slice looking at the free space here. Will I? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. I'll do a pie slice. I will need a crafting bench, of course, otherwise I can't build anything. I'm just going to start laying out a foundation. And I'll need to take it pretty wide because of that double layer that I'm looking to implement. Which is also why we still need to update the... let me see if I have any core wood at all. Which is also why we need to update the farmland. We can't give that a roof, but we can give it a double layer for the same reason. The shamans trying to fuck your shit up. Don't really want to put any more wood into the kiln for now, since I want to use the wood to build. Well, we have a good reserve of things now. We do have... oh, we have a whole one for wood. Okay. Okay. So no is the answer. Oh, Jesus Christ, that actually jump scared me. It was just a neck. Let me put a little supporting pole in. There we go. This one needs a supporting pole. Looking mighty red. Should I make this 3 wide? Maybe even 4. I'll make it 4 wide. Look at that! Absolutely perfect. And now we can just sort of put the foundation outline like this. That works out beautifully. Okay. We'll lay the outside down like this, and the rest of them... Oh, I'm already out of wood. That was quick. It always goes so fast. Having another bite. Wreaking havoc on these little bushes. Now for some actual trees again. I need to bake some, or make some jam again. Just ate the last jar. Whoa. That log just... Oh. It's a good thing it's not actually damaging the crops, because it just fully rolled over my field of carrots. Let me get it out of there. So I can safely chop it down without accidentally chopping my carrots down. That would be tragic. Right, we're laying down the outside of the curved edge of our little boar pie slice. It's a little bit uneven due to how we've constructed this. We're just gonna have to deal with that. I deal with that well with uneven things, as you well know. Seems we're going to have to do a tiny floor here all around this edge. Oh, sorry. That was a little hiccup. Okay, that's the floor almost built. I'll do a tiny little floor here. That's all we need there. Okay, very good. Yeah, now we're just gonna put a second ring around it all because of those pesky shamans. And we're out of wood. Alright, we'll do some more wood chopping then. While I take some more bites of my dinner. Well, there's a mass deforestation going on. I do need another bite, though. Oh. My axe broke. What? What a shock. Stretch. Hey, kebab. Let me get a stretch in. There we go. Right. Hello, hello. Welcome in, kebab. How are you doing? We'll finish chopping up those logs and then place a couple more build pieces. You're doing indeed. Alright. Well, I guess that's better than doing bad. Let's not kill that boar because we might lure it into our little retreat. So I will spare its life. Alright, we built that. Now I'm just going to put a simple fence so we can continue looking at the boars once they're inside. I suppose I really don't need this type of fence for it because it doesn't snap, so I'm already pissed off by it. We'll do our classic wooden cross fence. The auto-snapping is a little bit of a bitch, I will say. Ah. There we go. No, you can snap it differently. I know you can. Why's that one so low? Why are these so low? Why did I put them that low? I don't know what kind of drug I was on. That's much better. I have new chairs, so hopefully I won't need to posture check myself that much. Nice. What kind of chair did you get? Kablam! Alright. We will make this a little gate that I put the wrong way around. One of those GT Omega gaming chair things, but I got it because it matches the color of my room. Nice, sounds good. Oh, we're outside of the workbench area. Okay, we're just gonna build up the wall. Let me start here because of the uneven count. Next month I'm redoing my setup, changing desks, new carpet, new monitors, hopefully to a dual monitor setup. Big plans. Because you got the new computer, right? New PC. Worthy of dual monitors. Sounds like a good excuse for an upgrade. As good as time as any of your whole setup. Totally forgot I had the Elder. $32 gigs of RAM and still managed to run out last night though. What were you doing that you ran out of that? Right. There's another tree going. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and sorry, I need to check something. Right. Let's go ahead and build a little bit more. We were busy with the walls. It's growing dark. So I'm gonna put one ring of walls in. And then we'll do a little refill on the smelting front. And skip the night. There we go, one ring. This is such a dark game still. So we're going to sacrifice some of our wood into the kilns. Perfect. Let me grab some additional ores to put in. I was making textures for Euro Truck. I had the game open, Photoshop for the actual PNGs for the textures, and then the thing that you put the PNGs into that maps it onto the truck 3D models. Yeah, that sounds like it's going to take a lot of your memory, of your PC memory. Alright, let's run over to bed. Skip the night, have some daylight to work again. And then playing Crash documentaries as background noise. Alright, a new day. Yeah, so we did put all of our wood into the kiln, so we're gonna be chopping some more trees down. The nice thing is, though, that we are, like, automatically clearing a lot of ground for future builds by removing all of the trees. There's the boar. Let's steer clear of it because I don't want to upset it yet. We want to upset it to lure it into the boar pen, but we'll need to finish the boar pen first. Oh, come back here. Thank you. We got a stack in a little bit, which is not going to be enough, but let's start with that. We need to put in these half walls as well. It's a little bit cramped, but it's fine. Oh, did not want to immediately place that. Great, band of half walls on top of that so we can match the big door. We might not need it over there. Outside of the workbench range. Boom. Yeah, okay, we do need it for the first part. Right here. Because then we're gonna go up. So we'll add one of these. Now the roof is going to be a little bit complicated because I decided to make a pie slice roof. But we'll figure it out. We always figure out the roofing. But first, more wood. Last couple of bites. I'm not actually hitting the logs. Okay, give me a second to get the last of my food in my mouth. Alright, we're done. Gotta wash it down. Got some bitter lemon for today. I was craving a bitter drink. I don't know why. I was just craving it. So we got it. Don't do that. I'm trying to pick up some wood. Get out. We've got a great wolf. Just curious to see what we're doing. Come here. too low down. There we go. That's the end of him. We've got a whole gang here. Can you guys not? I love the crit damage of the knife. I love it so much. Right, anyway, we got a stack and a half. So we're just going to do some more roof construction. And I'll do a little dormer above the door here. Okay. And then to let in some sunlight, I'm going to go up, I think, half a step. Yeah. We'll do a full row of walls here. And we can have that be closed, though. The back wall. Have it coming just from the front. That could be kind of fun. That was some disgusting ambient noise. And I guess we'll go for a higher thatch roof then. I'm just doing whatever. Don't really have a plan, as per usual. Right, we're almost out of wood again. There we go. Now we could start luring in the boars now. Keep one. No, keep them both open just in case. I'll need a little bit of extra wood to... Oh, I'm hungry again. Well, I'm just going to construct a little staircase here so they can actually get in. Although it might be difficult. I need to make some berry gem though. Extend that staircase a little bit further. Right, we'll see how effective it is. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to our first little house to make some jam. Of course, we'll need some berries for that. Queen's jam, that was it. Alright, that'll do. Just quickly putting away some things to free up our inventory slightly. Okay, more wood chopping. I'm gonna start over here now. Little grayling coming to fuck our shit up. Next wood chopping session I might go into Black Forest, because I remembered that we wanted a bear cape, but we needed a bear's head for it. So I think I'm going to get my wood from there next on. That'll also give us some core wood that we didn't have. And we're going to replace like most of our gear with root harness anyway. But the cape doesn't have a root element. There's no root cape, so we'll need the bear one for that. And there's two boars, sorry, not bears, two boars over there. I'm going to try and get both of their attention. They're not any star boars, they're just regular old bulls. I'm just to start off our farm. Should we find any better star boars, then we'll adopt those for the time being. Come here, little boar. Ow. Well, let's see if they can get up here. They can, that's good. One's inside. No, they're both out then. So this is why that double door thing is nice. Because at least they're inside the building now. But I need to get both of them inside the pen, of course. And they're charging me one by one, after which they leave the pen, so that is kind of annoying. Kind of need them to charge me both at the same time. And that's done. Now they're in. Beautiful. Alright. Let me grab some carrots. I mean, there's a whole field waiting to be harvested, but I can't be arsed to harvest them at the moment. I really don't feel like it. I'm pretty sure I have some carrots over here. The reason I'm not using mushrooms is because I have to forage for those. And the carrots I can easily just replant. Right, I'm just gonna pop those carrots. I'll need to remove a ledge there. Just gonna pop those carrots into there. They're gonna be panicking a little bit more because I'm gonna be working here. They won't be super chill. But you know, it is what it is. And they're just gonna headbutt into the fence a couple times. Throw a tantrum, essentially. Right, let's see how we're going to put them next. Set of roof pieces in. So it's a little bit iffy because of the different angles. It's a lot of overlap. calm down, piggies. No need to throw something like that. They disagree. They really want to throw this tantrum. I'll be out of your hair in a little bit. I'll be going to the Black Forest next, okay? You can relax then. Have they mellowed out? I think they have. No, they haven't. Never mind. It was quiet for a second and I was like, wait, are they chill? They were not. Well, I'm gonna have to turn the roof somewhat. So I can't go up forever. I don't know if I want to keep structural integrity. It's not going to be my prettiest roof. I'll tell you that much. But hey, you gotta try some things out sometimes, you know? You gotta experiment. Well, I'll leave you alone, piggies, because I am in need of more wood. So I shall be going to the Black Forest, and you'll be left to your own devices for a little bit. Be allowed to mellow a little bit. Get used to your new home. Just casually passed by Grayling, didn't even bother with it. Right, so we're going to do some light bear hunting, as in we're going to be chopping wood in the forest. And if we happen across a bear, that is great. I think I will start chopping wood in the area where there is pine trees, so we can get some core wood as well. Oh, I just realised that there's a portal over there. I could have portaled over. It's whatever. It's not that far. We're essentially already there. Right, isn't there a portal around here? This is not a pine tree. If I'm gonna cut down pine trees, at least grab a pine tree. Is that a bear? Or is it a deer? Oh, it's a deer. Damn. I saw a black mass that looked vaguely bear-shaped. But it was a deer. Come here. Come here. Come back here. Pesky log. Hey, don't throw rocks at me. That's what you get. You get one shot. pick these pistols up real quick. They're always good to have for the sausages that we're going to be making next. Carrying capacity would be good. Right, let's chop up all of these trees. Chop them down. Now our inventory is full. I can probably dump some things that we are less interested in. But like a full-on run to look for bears will yield the fact that we will have to dump some stuff to pick up later. Because we don't have any room for it now. Oh, we're also full on carrying capacity. Alright. We just have to go back, essentially. Right. I'm pretty sure we can finish the boar pen with this load of wood. Over our beautiful bridge. There's a shaman right here. Easily disposed of, though. Can't see a fucking thing with the mist. Oh, there we go. Let's do a quick night skip because it's so dark, and then the mist added on top of it. I can't see anything. So let's at least get some daylight, and maybe the mist will have gone. You are wet. Well, sit in front of the fire, and we're dry. Let's get to bed. And the mist is gone. Perfect. Now I at least can see something again. It's a pretty cute pie slice, not gonna lie. Not the easiest shape to build with. But it's pretty rewarding when you figure it out. The boars were chill. And then they got pissed off again. But they were giving some yellow hearts. Did not mean to get inside of the pen, nor pick up the carrots. And let me toss those back in. Can't see the roof well enough from this angle. They knocked me off of my little outcropping. Let's see, what can I do? Just continuously being harassed by bulls while I'm standing here. It's really difficult with an odd roof shape like this. But I'll figure it out. I might just leave some gaps. Oi, stop pushing me around. I'll need to get that roof piece in there. Stop it. Stop. I think I just need to put in some corners here. And I'll leave those little gaps over there. Let me see what it looks like from the outside. The carrots are still in the pen, so that's good. I mean, it's not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. It's good enough, is what we call that. Slap a cross on it. Not your best work. Oh no. I said that. Oh, it's falling apart. Needs some crosses up top too, yeah, and it needs some pillars, mostly. I'm gonna stack these core woods in there. Wood. Because we be needing some support. That might have been sticking out, so I'm going to need to put it differently. Okay. That's gonna stick out, I'm pretty sure. That's not really aligned properly. I think this works. We're going to have that same problem here, of course. That'll work. Right, well, half the roof had collapsed, so we're going to have to go up there. Damn, I was hoping to be able to jump on it. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of overlap there. But what I could perhaps do... Oh, it's still sticking out. Fuck me. Just sliding away. That was unnecessary. Hello, Bulls. Sorry to bother you again. think I'm stable here. How am I going to do this? Let me carefully run over to that side. So I want to put that one there. Put this one here. I think I kind of just want this to be straight on. And I think I'll need to use corner piece for the best possible alignment there without too much overlap. There's still going to be overlap, but just to minimize the amount. Okay, no, that's the wrong angle. I think, yeah, this is supposed to be the right angle. There we go. I'm so focused. Okay. Then we'll do some decorative work to hide some of the sloppy nature. That grayling can absolutely fuck off. Can you stop fucking my crops? Asshole. Just took up some carrots. Anyway, we're gonna use some of these decorative beams, or just beams, to be decorative, to hide some of the crunchier roof work, so to speak. Like this. Don't fall down, don't fall down. Okay. Gonna slap a cross on there. Get back up there, you. There we go. I didn't want it at the top. I wanted it at the bottom of the cross. There we go. And then we can do a flat beam over there. Tiny ones to finish it off. And there we go. A slight improvement. A pretty rough roof. But I can do something fun here. Wait, I have an idea for this. These two, because I can add another dormer. So it's like a little staircase. Oh. I'm stuck in my farmland. Because I can do this. Gotta line it up. Wait, huh? There we go. I've got layers. Voila. Yeah, good enough. Right, let me pick up that wood over here. Oh, apparently I picked up the carrots as well. That was not my intention, once again. Oh no, they're still there. They're just hidden under the wood debris. But that's our boar pen done. The ground is shaking. Oh god. Alright. The trolls themselves aren't a problem. They are a problem when they get a hold of my boar pen though. Okay, that's one dealt with. Two dealt with. Hi there, troll. They are so quickly disposed of. I'm way too powerful. That's good, though. That is good. Come over here, troll. We're gonna fight over here. Not near the balls. Alright. Another one coming up. Right here. Come a little bit closer. Shaking begins to fade. We got to pay attention that there wasn't a troll already on the way here. Seems like we're good though. Okay. Gorgeous. There's still a little bit left on the ground, so we're just going to quickly put some things back in storage before returning to pick up the rest of it. Okay, so our meat stack's really full. Just gonna dump this in here. Alright, and now we've got some extra wood because we're finished with the bullpen. So we're just going to pop that into the kilns. Fire those up again, and let's see what we can make with our collection of iron. Because we already have a pickaxe and a, what's it called again? Shield. We have an abyssal razor, so we don't need an upgrade to our knife. We can upgrade our bow, our axe. I think that's, at this point, all we can upgrade. So we'll do that. We'll upgrade our axe, etc. And then we'll hop into the swamp again, because after building this boar pen, I'm feeling like we could use a little bit of adventure. We're going to be hunting some roots, because I think we don't need to empty that swamp before we tackle Bonemass. But I do want to upgrade everything to its max capacity. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see. Iron axe. 20 iron, 4 wood, 2 leather scraps. Now, of course, we did just put all of the wood into the kilns. But a tree is easily chopped down. Let me just see how we are in leather scraps, which is also a good reason to have those boars in there. We've plenty of leather scraps for that. That's good. We're also going to burn through all of that iron so quickly, especially if we're going to upgrade everything. Oh, come back. Alright, that's plenty of wood for the first bit of gear making. Now let's grab a couple of stacks of iron, because we're going to be making and upgrading. Craft the iron axe. Immediately upgrade it. Next here is level 4. Let's see if we can get it to level 4, because I think we might be able to. Smith's anvil. We don't have that yet. Oh, I can't build it because I don't have any stamina left. Of course, the reason I don't have any stamina left is because I was carrying the iron that I needed to build this. There we go. Crafting station level 4. And we've already essentially burned through all the iron that we smelted so far. We have so much more to smelt, so it's not like we're out of iron. But we've been very diligently stacking it into that one chest, and it's already full. Or empty, rather. Wow, that goes quick. I mean, I knew that. It's always gone quick. But like, wow, that was really quick. Right, let me stack this. Oh, there's plenty more here. I forgot that I also put it in the cart. I fully forgot that I also put it in the cart. Right, speaking of which, let's bring that cart with us. Because this is purely for smelting. I didn't leave any room for a furnace of some sort. Or a workbench. That is all going to be here. So really this is still the smithy. The other one is just a smelter, I suppose, in a way. Right, anyway, upgrade. Okay, iron buckler we need ancient bark for. Well, look at that. I do have that. Axe quality. Iron pickaxe can be upgraded just a little bit more if we can get another torch tool rack. Well, we have the material for it. We've got another upgrade. And what else do we need? Right, iron axe is now max quality. We need 30 iron and a bunch of core wood to get the other, to get the pickaxe fully upgraded. Well, we don't need to upgrade the pickaxe just now, but we won't need that, really. Right, stacking that. Okay, let's go to bed. Although perhaps I want to take a look at our meats. We have a boiling, I have a fire. Right. Just pick up this branch real quick. Fire it up. Okay, so we've got minor healing potions. I'd like some medium healing potions. Blood bags, raspberries, dandelions. So I'm gonna need to grab some blood bags. Raspberries, dandelions, and of course some honey as well. Because we've got a good amount of poison resistance, which we'll need for bone mass. Here we go. Blood bags. More blood bags over here. Did we put all the honey over there already, since the bees are there too? That would make sense, but just looking for them. Get out of my way. Alright. That should be ample honey. Oh, I don't have enough raspberries on me. Oh, I don't have enough raspberries, period. Okay. Well, let me skip through the night again so we have some daylight to work with. And then we're going to go on a quick raspberry scavenger hunt. Alright, good morning. I feel cold. I felt cold today. That was a feeling I hadn't had in a while with all those heat waves. And even outside of the heat waves, it was still, you know, summer. So I wasn't really cold anytime. Today I was cold for a little bit. I was like, oh, that's nice. So I very briefly wore a sweater in my own home. Truly a rare sight. There's a chest over there, right? Okay, I did ravages already. I did empty that chest. This looks like it was a raspberry bush. It hasn't respawned yet. Oh, no, they're too dark. These are raspberry bushes, and they are full of raspberries. Good, 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 good. I don't need that many. Just enough. You know? Right, well, I think this is already enough, so I'm gonna run back regardless. And there's some more. I actually missed some of the bushes. Perfect. Alright, let's run back. I think even though I really cannot be arsed, I think I really should harvest the crops in the farmland. Because I'm pretty sure we haven't made any sausage links yet. And I'm pretty sure I can make some turnip stew, because we're going to be replacing the Queensberry jam with the turnip stew. Wait, what am I missing now? Oh, dandelions. Those are right here. There we go, meat base, medium healing. We've got some minor healing on us. But if we're gonna battle, what's this fuck? If we're gonna battle Bonemass, then I would like to be prepared. We're also going to start a frost resistance need, because we're going to need that to get up the mountain, which is the next biome after Bonemass. So I'm just going to grab some great wolf eyes wherever I stored them. That is also something we're going to do. We are going to be fixing up the terrible storage management that is going on currently. I was just really busy with other things. Right, frost resistance. That meat base is ready to go. Put that here. And the rest of it can go back into the other chests. And we're not going to tackle Bonemass just yet. We're first going to be gathering some roots. Try and find some abominations to finish our armor, our set. Swamp. Let's go over there. Alright, let's see if we can find some bombies. And I suppose we'll do some bear hunting as well. Did I clear this town? I definitely did not. There was another Draugr coming for us. There he is. And a skeleton. There is a spawner over there. So I'm just going to clear those. Let's get rid of the body piles first. That was really quick. I'm so much more powerful with my Abyssal Razor. I love knives. Now I just need a tree to use this knife on. Ah, there's one. There's a tree. Alright then, come on you big bully. There he goes. Okay. Let's find ourselves another one, shall we? Just gonna wander through the swamp. We're sort of in that part of the biome progression where everything in this biome is just a little bitch. And another one. And that tree is horribly in the way. Alright, gotta wait for our stamina a little bit. There we go. Boom. All dealt with. Quickly deal with this Draugr that I sort of shooting arrows at us. Use some more blood bags, so these leeches are a welcome addition to the party. Another Draugr. Oh, it didn't have anything equipped, that was why. Poison can still be a little bit of a problem. Luckily I have a good HP pool, but I should not get too much damage now while the poison is wearing off. Got some fuelings here. Not really dealt with these in this stage yet. Not fuelings, sorry, shirtlings. It's a lot of fire, I'm not going to bother with that. Cannot be arsed. I don't usually deal with them one-on-one, because usually we just sort of flood their spawner and just listen to them die an agonizing death in the distance. And I just realized why we do that, because dealing with them one-on-one, and look at that option, it's beautiful. Abominations, they're so cool. Such cool monster design. Right. That one's done. Right, I shall head up for tonight. Got work at 3 AM tomorrow. Good luck and good night, Kebab. Enjoy your night. I'm gonna get rid of the blob trophy, probably. Not that I'm gonna do much with the root trophy either, or the abomination trophy, but you know, had to dump something. Got another set of spawners. Want to deal with the actual spawners before I deal with whatever comes out of them. They're gonna respawn. That's the whole point. Go, now just the archers. Where's the other Draugr archer? There he is. Right, anything I can take? No, I don't have any space, but I can put all my trophies in there and take out whatever I deem necessary. Ooh. I'll put away some bones. I don't really need bones at the moment. There's an oozer. Let me take some poison resistance. My knife is nearly broken, though. So let's try and find maybe one more abomination. And then we should be able to make most of my armor, my gear. Most of the root harness. Then we get a base poison protection buff. Poison resistance, I should say. There is another spawner here, but I'm gonna just navigate around it because of the low durability of my knife. Because I'd rather fight another walking tree before needing to run back. Oh, I do also have some valuables on me, so I could sell those to the witch for gold. Because we're pretty close to the bog witch. And see if we can buy anything from her. Because that is gameplay that I haven't really delved into yet. Because I haven't played all that much since the Swamp Witch update. So that could be fun to sort of browse her wares, see what she has on offer. There she is. There she is. Hello there. Fresh seaweed. Saltwater scent of this plant makes you think of the wide open ocean. Ivy seeds. That's decorative. Cured squirrel hamstring. Elastic and strong. This tendon must have come from a quick and agile animal. That's the only things I can afford. Let's go for this squirrel. We got the new meat-based ratatosk. Okay. Well, that is worth exploring. We're going to need to take our riches over there again. But we'll be able to once we make our portal hub and start popping down permanent portals everywhere. Can you fuck off? I just want to find a new abomination. We're going to take a little bit of a detour. That one's still closed. Don't have a key on me because why would I? So I can't open it now. Another time then. Leave me alone. Can't be arsed with you guys. I don't see any abominations. I'm trying to look for that little camouflaged tree stump, but don't see any. No one here either. We are returning to the last emptied crypt that we did. And I'm pretty sure we can already build maybe at least the base armor. Because I only need the chest piece and the hands, because I'm already wearing the helmet. And I have 15 root pieces. But I won't be able to upgrade it all to the max. I would need some extra armor pieces for that, or root pieces. No, it seems like no abominations on the way back. That's fine. They need some time to respawn anyway. I thought perhaps if I go wide, then I might come across another one. Now, which one was the last one? Oh, I see the portal already. I was going to say, which crypt did I actually come from last? But I found it. Not to worry. I realised I was also going to upgrade my bow, but we had to wait for some additional iron to be smelted, so I don't think I could have, even if I wanted to. Just stacking everything. Right, and I also want to check out that meat-based ratatosca. What that is all about. That sounds pretty epic. Magic fills you, letting you move quicker than ever before. Okay. Fun. I'm gonna put it near our meat-based things. Just gonna do a quick rummage through. Oh, I have some extra root. Pieces. That's good. Now I'm assuming I'm going to need some leather for it as well, but let's see what we need to make it. Root, leggings, ancient bark and deer hide. Mask. Where's the root harness? The same. Ancient bark and deer hide. No, I don't think I have a lot of ancient bark. Nor do I have a lot of deer hide. Gonna need to hunt some deer. No, actually I do have enough. Never mind. False alarm. Root harness. Let's go. Don't have enough ancient bark though. Right, we'll quickly hop on in. Chop it down. Gonna grab a couple of trees. Just so we can have a little bit of a stack, you know? That should be plenty for our upgrade. We've got 30 ancient bark now. Right, so we've got a root harness. Now we just need the root leggings. There we go. And we can do an upgrade. We can do 2 upgrades. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, so we should have improved archery. Oh, that was it. I thought it was just a mask that gives you resistance versus poison. That was it. I keep forgetting that. Well, improved archery is nothing to sneeze at. Still really good. Let's quickly go to bed. And I think I'm going to attempt Bonemass. I don't see why we shouldn't be able to defeat him. We've done pretty well for ourselves. But before we do that, let's check up on our medium healing need. Plop our old axe onto the armor hanging thing as well, item stand. Still fermenting. Okay, so instead we're just going to go and check out what we can do to upgrade our bow. Hi, darling. Is it that late again? I have a little girl who's coming over for some attention. Alright, we've got a bunch of, whoa. From the corner of my eye, that thing looked like, that maypole looked like a creature, like a little giant. No, it's counterintuitive, but it definitely looked like a little giant. How much coal wood do we need to upgrade our pickaxe? 3. I have 2. 6. Sickening. Right, anyway, that's not what we're going to look for. Huntsman bow. Fine wood, feathers, deer hide. We got all of that. Although I'm not sure how much. No, we have a whole stack of fine wood here. Feathers, of course, we can grab that. Deer hide. Is that so, darling? Alright, let's make that huntsman bow. Beautiful, got that upgraded now. Speaking of upgrades, let's see what we can do. We can do 1 upgrade. And then we don't have enough iron for the next one. That's fine though. Right, put away our old bow. Okay, that's a good upgrade. Yeah, so our medium healing is still fermenting. Kinda just wanted to go to Bonemass now. But I won't go without that, because I know myself, I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna die and I'm gonna use the minor healing potion and it's not gonna be enough. And I'll have to do it over and over and over and over again. Oh, we can do some farming actually. While we wait. And if that isn't enough, do it. No, because I'm just going to get frustrated. But we can do some farming because I've been putting that off. And I'm pretty sure I can put some turnips into some stews as well. Don't need carrot seeds. Love the new lights though. Yeah, the fairy lights are really cute. They have some cool build pieces. I'm excited to see what they add in the final update. I'm sure they're still going to update the game, of course. Maybe they'll do more like a DLC instead of a base game update. But I'm excited to see what they're going to add. Because the 9th of September is pretty soon. That's their full release date. Then the Deep North is going to be added. The frozen biome, I believe it was going to be. Apart from mountains, of course. Curious to see what that will bring. The Mistlands already were pretty hard mode for me. Yeah. Still never got beyond that. So this forever world is pretty nice. That way I'm kind of forcing myself to really commit to progression of it all. We've got a long ways to go there still. But I never really got the time to keep up with the rest of the server. Yeah, I get that. You also burn out really quickly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Usually I would have actually started a new world after that big break. But, you know, I made a promise to myself to stick to one world and actually finish what I started. So that's what we're doing. I'm just going to plant all the turnips to turn them into seeds again until we have enough. We don't need to plant a carrot to get more seeds, though. In fact, we don't need to plant any carrots at all at this time. Because look at our stack. There we go. Our stash. Our stash. Right, so we did a bit of that. That is still fermenting. So I'm going to go over to the swamp. But not exactly the swamp, actually. I'm going over to the Elder. And see if we can find some bears in that black forest over there. Because I really want that cape. But we need a bear trophy for it. So we've defeated plenty of bears so far. Just never got its head. That's a deer. We'll run on over to the trader, to Haldor. Or not over to him, just past him, really. Sort of trying to run around and find a bear. I should probably have more luck during the night, because there are daytime bears, but there will also be nighttime bears in addition to that. As well as the fact that the nighttime bears can have a higher star rating, which will yield a bigger drop chance. So I probably should have gone in the night, but you know, I'm here now. What am I going to do? Sit around at our Viking home waiting for night to fall? No, we're going to go into the forest immediately. Hello, bears. Any bears around here? Anywhere? Anywhere? Oh, I think bear! Gonna pluck some berries here. Berries. Boom. Drop your head, drop your head, drop your head. Aw, no bear trophy. Damn. Okay, well, next bear. In the meantime, we're just going to cut down this grey dwarf nest. Don't need them all running around everywhere. There's a green troll over there. That's 1 or 2 stars? Or is it just the lighting? No, I think it's a star troll. 1 star troll. Sure. Let's fight this guy. For fun. Ow. Ooh, he packs a punch. That star really makes a difference. There we go. That was a big punch. Is that so, darling? You need so much attention, don't you? Don't you? She's begging for food, even though she already got food. Of course. Hey, don't use your claws on my dress. I don't appreciate that. Get your claws out of my dress. Thank you. Right. I haven't even explored this part of the Black Forest yet. Not that there's that much to find in this stage of the game, but it's nice to be able to fill up our map a little more. So we've been around the coastline with our ship quite clearly, but haven't travelled by foot over here. Hey baby. If you come sit on my lap, I can give you so many scritches. It is the best life hack I can give you. Now I have to divide my attention between the game and you. Did I hear a bear? Did I? Wait. Yes, I did hear a bear. It's fighting the skeletons. Drop your head, drop your head. Do it, do it, do it. No bear trophy. Damn. Damn, that's unlucky. Skeleton fighting a grey dwarf. I don't care about that. Darling, I can't express enough how much I love you, but also how you can just simply get in my lap. Such an easy fix to your problem of not getting enough attention. She used to sit in my lap, but that was when I still had my old chair, because that was an armchair, a really bright yellow armchair. And she loved sitting on my lap with that one, because she could sort of drape herself over the armrest. And I guess she was just a little bit more nestled in that chair. So she absolutely adored that chair and hasn't really sat in my lap since. Sometimes she will. She'll be really uncomfortable really quickly. I think she really misses the... I think my lap isn't enough for her. She really misses the comfort of being sort of buried within a big armchair. Any bears around here? Just gonna fill in the map. I said I was going to fill in a map, and then I just sort of blindly ran through the forest looking for bears, which is, of course, the ultimate goal that we are chasing right now, but I lost sight of the actual explored and unexplored areas. Right, let's mark another burial. These are great if we need to grab some valuables again. Because we're not actually all that rich at the moment. Because I haven't jumped into every burial I've seen along the way. So there's still a lot of potential to grab some riches. Ground is also more of a pointed quest because it uses a lot of inventory space. Sorry, my cat just needs attention, which is why I'm sitting so awkwardly, because I'm reaching down to the ground to give her scritches because she cannot be arsed to get on my lap. All that attention. My cute little baby. She's so cute. I can't express to you how cute she is. She is the cutest ever to exist. Right, we're gonna go over to the next part of the Black Forest. That I think we haven't discovered yet. Either that or it is mountain. Because there are some ridges of mountain. But I think this might be... Oh no, it's just going to be mountain. So in that case we have filled in this... well, not the coastline over there though. Well, we've got 3 bears. No head. Also really hard to just find as well. They don't really have a location, though. They just sort of hang out. They're not as plentiful as boars or grey dwarves. Well, we're back at the portal. Wasn't exactly my intention, but we might as well return just to empty our pockets as well. We can check out how it's going with the meat resistance. Sorry, medium healing meat. That's it. Sorry, got my words all jumbled up. And go for Bonemass. That's sort of the plan now. Okay, let's check up on our meat. Prepare our gear as well. Also important. That's the wrong way around. Meat done? Yes, meat is done. Right, we're going to pop it in our hot bar. We'll need to take some withered bones with us. I've got enough. Swamp. Right. Let's head on over to Bonemass's spawn point, which is really close to where we have our portal already. We have to walk over a little bit. It's not next to it. But you know, it's fine. drown a little along the way. Yeah, just a little bit. There is a spawner here. Oh, and an abomination. Wow, look at that. Let me just get rid of that spawner. I don't like that being nearby. There's already going to be so much bullshit going on. Just need to hike him a little bit. Ow. Getting hit quite a bit. Ow! Good thing we got that healing mead. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't see anything. It's like a rivals match. Let's get rid of these powder here. There we go, now we can focus on the flipping abomination. I know, you're meowing so much. I'll give you more attention. Come here. I know what I have to do. I have to clear the chair next to me. Got so much shit on it again. Come here. Sit on the chair next to me. Please. Please, my little baby. Come here. There she goes. Like clockwork. Yeah, you just want to be close to me, don't you? Oh my god, she is so cute. Sorry, we're having a tiny little cuddle sesh. It's not much you can see. Not, she's already out of frame. Well, I tried. I tried to show you my little Pookie. Alright, I see the big ominous skull. So much hair flying everywhere because I pet my cat. Okay, offer item. Copper poison resistance. Turn up the music a little bit. It's always epic, the boss music. Oof. For a healing potion already. A big hit. Our stamina is being really drained because of the rain. That sucks. We're doing well so far. It is going to take a really long time though. Oof. Oh, we died. Okay. We got a big hit. Had 2 HP left. I tried to grab a healing potion, but we were poisoned, and even with the resistance, well, we went down. So that sucked. Let's make sure we grab our rested bonus, because the stamina was awful. Truly terrible. Perhaps, perchance, we should also just straight up sleep to not have this battle during the night. Because that's going to suck as well. Alright, we've got the rested bonus. Let's hop into the swamp. That way we also won't come across any wraiths along the way. So I'm going over there completely butt fucking naked. Because the intention is to grab our stuff, resume the fight. Naked man. Don't fire arrows at me. Oh, and I'm coming across Certlings. Bonemass is full health again. Fuck. That sucks. I know they regenerate health, but like... Well, I did sleep through the night, I suppose. I was going to say, like, I was gone for a little bit, but that's not entirely true, is it? Alright, we got Corpse Run. Let's head on over to that crypt over there. So we can take our time to put on our clothes. And eat a little bit. Up our poison resistance as well. To equip our brooch as well. Alright. Fully equipped. We've eaten. Hello there. Right, wait for our stamina to return. Dodge. And knife. He's gonna pour some poison on us, but we don't care about that. Oof, that was a big hit again. Right, we're gonna be here a while. Send some oozes after us, or blobs, whatever. I need to make sure I dodge the hit. Alright. Blobs are dealt with. Her knife is almost done as well. Damn. This battle's going to take a very long time. Owie. distance. While we recover from that. Okay. Probably just should have made a blunt weapon specifically for this fight. The abyssal razor broke. Alright, we're going over to our axe. We use our stamina wisely. We're a quarter of the way there. All right, good dodge. Probably at a third now, I think. Ouchie. Right, time to get up close again. Distance while we recover a little bit. Just to sort of spread the burden of durability between my weapons. Dealt with. Just making sure we can dodge this next slam. We're almost halfway there. Iron Bridge is doing a lot of the healing work for us, which is nice. We're going to slam. Because I don't. I can barely see anything, barely hear anything. Alright, we're going to deal with these blobs a little bit. Because they're annoying me. They're not even really hurting me. They didn't get my HP down, but they were just a lot of noise, a lot of poison cloud. gonna summon them in like a couple seconds. But we are at least over halfway there. Gotta wait for our stam to come in. Blobs incoming. Just gonna back away so I can immediately deal with them. They were so annoying last time. I only summoned one. Okay, that was quickly dealt with. There we go, and full health again because of that Iron Brooch. Very nice. The adrenaline system is really nice in a combat situation. It can keep you up so much longer if you just time your dodges, your parries and everything right. Chain attack. Right, blobs incoming. Not a bad field around a crypt actually. Oh, 4 blocks this time, alright. 4 blocks this time. Blob to the right. Blob to the left. Woo. For the stam to come in and dodge a punch. 3/4 of the way there, I think. Ouchie, ouchie. Come on in, do a little slap. Yeah, there we go. Not great. It's still okay, I just didn't dodge really well. Gonna have to be a little bit more careful now, because I also don't have my rested bonus anymore. Ooh, and we're fully poisoned now. Shit. We survive this one. We're gonna have to keep our distance a little bit. Our poison resistance has run out. And we can't consume a medium healing potion at the moment because we just did. We're gonna have to hold out for a little longer. Then I can consume it and we can resume the full fight. I want to be careful because I almost have him. I don't think we need to die here. 22 seconds until I can pop another healing potion. I'm also just regaining some passive health either way. Not a lot of damage, but it's better than doing nothing. And there we go. Healing potion popped. Now we can resume the melee fight. It's just considerably more damage. Wait for it to stamp. Blobs being summoned. there. Once again, beyond being annoying, we're not really bothered by the bugs. They don't actually hurt us all that much. Or at all, really. Fish just ain't shit when you have poison resistance. But I do have to be very scarce with my stamina usage. Nearly done. Mask ceases its writhing. Right, let's deal with these fuckers. Loud ass freaks. There we go. All done. That was Bonemass. One death, because we were a little bit sloppy. Well, we've got our wishbone now. And we've got the Bonemass trophy. So that is pretty cool. So we're just going to hop back to our base. And now we have access to the mountains. I mean, we always technically had access to the mountains, but you know, there is a frost resistance poison, not poison, Jesus, a frost resistance mead cooking or fermenting. We have a wishbone for silver, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna return home. We're gonna put Bonemass's head on the standing stones that spawn. Activate his power because he has resistance to physical damage, I believe it was. Slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, that sort of thing. Nice, yeah, we did it. We did it. It was just a long fight because he's not. If you're well prepared, he's not super dangerous. He just is resistant to most physical damage. And I knew he was weak to bludgeoning, but I didn't make a bludgeoning weapon. So it just took a while. Other than that, he really isn't all that difficult. It's just the surprise of going up against him the first time. I think that's with any boss in Valheim, of course. But when you know him, it's really not a problem. Right, everything is repaired. That is good. Just gonna dump this. Don't care for it. Alright. We also need to make some food as well. Because we ran out. Mostly dependent on the turnips. So for now we're just going to run back to spawn. So put his head up. His trophy. Could have shot that deer on the way there, but you know, I wasn't really paying attention. Well, we have a little bit of a mountain here, but I don't expect this to be a spectacular mountain, because usually the ones that are on your spawn island aren't super impressive. There's also a mountain over here. There is a mountain right here that looks a little bit bigger that we can go explore. So we've got 3 options to look, and perhaps there's a little bit of at least silver there. There might not be crypts, or what are they called? Howling caverns? So we might be able, or at least find some, some wolves and some drakes to hunt to craft our cape, which is going to be important for the cold resistance. And then we're back, not back, then we are into the next era, which is pretty cool. Now we're almost at the standing stones. There we go. We can pick up these raspberries that spawn over there. Oh, sorry, I thought it was... Never mind. Right. Bonemass. Activate power. Here we go. Damage modifier, slightly resistant versus blunt, slash, and pierce. Block stamina cost minus 100%. I didn't know about that one. Block stamina return plus 5 effect duration 300 seconds, aka 5 minutes, just as the other powers. Okay, very nice. Let's return home to start prepping some food. We're gonna sleep through the night as well because we need some turnips and they're not quite ready yet. So the more time we can skip, the better. I am also harvesting some berries, so we might be able to keep ourselves fed with some berries in the meantime while we wait for enough turnips to exist to start using them in cooking. There's Odin. Hi, Odin. Just keeping a watchful eye. Where is the barking coming from? There it was. Just ran towards us, got spooked by something. Maybe us, maybe something else, I'm not sure. Might have been spooked by the grey dwarf. Oh, there's the deer. Well, never mind. When you're not actively hunting deer, it's so hard to casually find a deer without spooking it immediately. Because you're like, oh, I heard barking. Where is it? And then it's running already. We're nearly home again. There's a shaman over there. Let's work with him. Done. And we'd probably also do well to make some, well, I was going to say, we do well to make some extra healing potions, but we have some minor healing meat still. We're not planning on killing any bosses today. I don't think we'd be able to. So, probably don't need it. Oh, they're wrecking our fucking farmland. Can you fuck off? Oh, you got, like, rid of half of my turnips. You absolute... Ugh. Yeah, this is why we need to upgrade a farm. There's still some left, but it does suck. It does absolutely suck. Oh, we didn't even put the meat fermenter in. The cold resistance in. Okay, well, gonna put our things away. Go to sleep again. So we can skip through the night. And then we'll do some cooking. I got a hedge. And the puke berries. Where did I store those? Oh, in here. Turn these to their place. And go to bed. Pretty sure we're going to need to cook some deer meat. I think. And we can also cook some boar meat. Not boar meat. Bear is what I meant. And I absolutely didn't say it, but that is what I meant. Genuinely. So we have slain a couple of bears. No good food. In the meantime, I'm going to need to grab some carrots from the other house. Quickly check on the turnips. Or what's left of them. Fuckers. And then we're going to need to grab some bloobs and some cooked deer meat. Which I don't think we have any cooked left. Oh, a little bit. A couple. I can make some deer stew. Couple of queen's jams. Just for, well, it's better than nothing. And we absolutely can make some bull jerky as well, because we have plenty of honey. I put the boar meat on the grill instead of the grill. Well, I guess I'll keep that on me then. Okay, so let's not do that again. There we go. It's a very meat-heavy diet that we're following at the moment. Okay. Well, let's put the rest of it away. Got plenty of food for a little bit. Alright. I think, I know it's going to be a little bit on the shorter side, but I think that is a good cutoff point for today as we go into the next biome. It's a little bit shorter, the stream. We still did 3 hours, so it's fine. But I'm a little bit tired and I've been having a headache all day, so I'm just going to take it a little bit slow today. Just going to be doing some drawing offline. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed that, please join our Discord. Link is in the chat. Tomorrow we'll be playing D&D. Not on this channel, but on the Weirdcast. Good self-care. Thank you. I try my best. And we still did it. We still had a good stream, right? But tomorrow we'll be playing D&D over at the Weirdcast. And on Sunday I will be live again. I'll be doing some Planet Coaster 2. We'll be making our theme park. We had been making a Santorini water park over there. But now that water park week is over, I think I'm going to start building an actual theme park around it. Is maybe what I want to do. Now, then, other than that, on Monday I'll be posting another schedule for the week. We've got some fun things planned. We are, among other things, going to do another The Quarry, the horror game we did on Wednesday. And other than that, I still have to decide on what I'm going to do. We might play some Big Walk on Saturday, which is a multiplayer game. So if you're interested in join the Discord. We might play that on Saturday because next Saturday we won't have D&D, and Bloom suggested to play the Big Walk. So I'm going to have to confirm some things with him if he's available anyway then on Saturday. But you'll see all of that on Monday in the Discord when I post my schedule. In the meantime, thank you for hanging out once again, and I'll see you in the next one.